Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Rebecca Vargas along with Bill Logan, and right now Sarasota Police investigators are asking for your help as they reopen a murder case that went cold over the last 35 years.
And now they're hoping new DNA technology and perhaps your help will help things heat up. ABC 7's Rebecca Fernandez with details tonight on why detectives are opening this file once again.
Denise Stafford was killed inside her home, this red building right behind me, 35 years ago. And with very little evidence and very few leads, her family has had no closure ever since. But the Sarasota Police Department is hoping to change that moving forward.
They're still emotionally torn. They still want something done. And we as an agency and we as a community want something done. We don't want someone responsible for a homicide walking around and not having to face any kind of accountability.
Weeks after that October 1985 homicide, the incident became a cold case. There was no new information leading detectives to who could have killed her, leaving not only the family and the Sarasota Police Department in shock, but neighbors on edge.
She was very nice. She was beautiful. She had just had a baby not too long ago, and her and her husband were very happy. And it was very shocking because nothing ever like that happened around this neighborhood. And to know them was even more scary.
Investigators say Denise was home alone with her baby at the time of her death, and they believe she was killed sometime between the hours of 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. But now, detectives are hoping that DNA technology advancements can be applied to the evidence that they still have to help lead them to the suspect involved in this homicide.
Sarasota Police Department has not put this in a box and put it on a shelf to be forgotten. That we continue to look at these unsolved cases on a regular basis, and every time that we think there's an advancement that we can use, we push them forward.
There was only one small lead back in 1985. Joseph Magaletti was interviewed by detectives about this homicide as he was being charged with similar killings in the area. But there was not enough evidence to prove he committed this crime.
So he was a person of interest in 1985. I'm certainly not saying that that name is not important today, but Joseph Magaletti went to prison and he passed away in 2016 while in custody while serving his time.
But everyone is now hoping that evidence can be processed with modern technology and be the key to helping detectives find a suspect and close this case for good.
I hope they find out who did it, because she missed the whole life with her child. And I'm sure her family wants to know what really happened.
And detectives are asking that if you have any information on what took place at this home on October 13th, 1985, to reach out to the Sarasota Police Department immediately. In Sarasota, I'm Rebecca Fernandez, ABC 7, your local station.